Cancer, welcome to the tarot room. My name is Robin. And Cancer, today we're going to do a general reading, baby. Let's talk about the Cancer Collective. Let's see what's going on. Let's see. Wow, okay, well, we have community. We have imagine. This card literally says in the book, dream big, because this is going to be better than you can imagine. You got some kind of gift coming in from the universe here, Cancer. There's the fork in the road. There's flexible. So thinking outside the box, being flexible, going with the flow, definitely have a decision to make. Community is being there for your friends or, getting a shoulder to lean on if you need one. So it's just an energy of vibing with your friends and your family. All right, well, let's see. What's the Kipper energy? Sad news. Okay. And occupation. There might have been some okay, well, there's sad news here around your work, your environment, but whatever that is, I feel like it's bringing you somewhere better. So, rejection's God's protection, or a disappointment can always bring in something blessing or something beautiful. And I feel like this disappointment is a blessing, but it does put you in a fork in the road. So let's talk about a Cancer. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we're talking about today. And Cancer, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal Hello, Page of Cups. Okay, I'm open for personal readings. So if you want one of those, the link is in the description box below. Emperor, BDE in the house. We got Temperance energy. So we have the Three of Swords. Okay. Two more here. Queen of Cups. There's you. Washing your hands clean of it. One more. There's the Hanged Man, but there's the Four of Wands. It's interesting. Okay. There's the Five of Swords. There's the World. There's definitely an ending here. I feel like some of you are changing careers, changing jobs. You might have been let go. You might have been terminated, or you might have just quit and realized, you know what, this isn't what I want to do anymore. I feel with the Page of Cups, we've come into this reading. It's already happened, Cancer, so it's not about to. So if this is your reading, you've already had a disappointment here of some sort of your career where you need to make a change or a transition. The Page of Cups with the Emperor here, it's kind of like, where do you go? What do you want? The Page of Cups is the card of dreamer, right? What is your heart telling you to do? What is it that you want? Now, there might be an unrealistic expectation, which I mean, you might feel like you can't have something. We'll see how that plays out, because I see the pig flying, right? So it's the kind of that energy of someone saying, I want this, but yeah, it's not going to happen to me when pigs fly. Yeah, that's when that will happen to me kind of energy. I don't like that energy, Cancer. I can't lie. I don't like that energy, baby. You can have whatever you want. You just got to believe it. So what do you want to say about this Page of Cups here for Cancer? Let's start there and see where this reading goes. What we got here, baby? What we got? There's you being, oh, flip that. I'll take it with it. The Knight of Wands. Okay. All right. Oh, I'm hungry. Oh, sorry. Hope you guys are just hearing my belly rumble here. It's time for breakfast for me. So the Two of Cups and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Sometimes when I get up early, I just start doing readings. It's like 6 in the morning where I am. That's just how I roll. I get up, can't sleep. Let's just do some readings, get some shit done. It's all the way in my basement, so my son and the dogs can't hear me upstairs. So we have the Two of Cups, we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Knight of Wands, and we have the Nine of Pentacles. There's you letting go of this collaboration, this partnership, this job, this business partner. I feel that who you were dealing with, the company, the business, I do feel this is a business reading. I went right there, basically because of that. But I feel like they might have been unreliable. They might have been that person that makes a lot of promises. Oh yeah, let's make this happen. But then they don't follow through and you're just sitting there thinking, nothing happened here. So I feel like it's that type of energy. There's the Eight of Swords and you're letting that go. So the Eight of Swords is upside down here. So you're letting that go, Cancer. But you're wondering. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like you have a goal or aspiration. It's like there's something that you want, but you don't think that you can have it, but you can, because this is going to be better than you can imagine. So whatever that is that you're trying to aspire to, you got to believe in yourself and know that you can get it. You got to get into the Emperor energy. The Emperor has the Midas touch. Ding. So he makes things happen. So I feel like the message here is whatever you're dreaming of, wherever you want to go. Let's say you were, I don't know, say you were office administrative assistant, your company closed down. You always wanted to do Reiki, or you always wanted to do massage therapy or personal training. Well, now it's time to make it happen. The universe just handed you this gift, this opportunity to go after what you want. So it tells me you might have just been settling out of comfort, familiarity. You got bills, you got to take care of them, right? A lot of people end up at jobs that we don't like because we have responsibility and obligations. And that is being removed out of your life. And the universe is now telling you, Cancer, it's time to follow your dreams. It's time to get into your masculine energy and make it happen. The pigs will fly because you're going to make it happen. Remember that episode of The Simpsons? They're like, the pigs flying. Yeah, that'll happen with pigs flying. Bam! pig went flying right by their window. It's a sign. It's meant to happen. It's a sign. So be flexible, be creative, think outside the box. Most of all, stay balanced. The Temperance is the card of balance. So when we do have disappointments and we get unbalanced, we can get really down on ourselves. We can be hard on ourselves. And we don't want to do that. We want to forgive ourselves for doing that. Keep ourselves in that balanced energy. Keep our eyes where we want to go. And have patience. But Temperance is also the card of alchemy. So it's transmuting a negative experience into something positive. It's turning a negative experience into a beautiful blessing. And only you can do that, right? You're the only one that can do that for yourself, Cancer. And that's what I feel is going on here. I feel you're letting go of the doubts. Look at her. She's got her hands clean. She's wiping her hands clean of this. Washing my hands clean of this, actually, is the statement, I believe. I think it's from the Bible. She can't do anything about the disappointment. It's out of her control. Does it hurt? Yeah. Is it frustrated? Yeah. Is it, some of you, for me, I feel like you put your all into this company or this job or this career field, right? And it just didn't go well. But can you do anything about it? No. And so you're just washing your hands clean. You're not going to sacrifice again. You're not going to sacrifice. So it's like, and I see it all the time, people sacrifice for a company or for a business or for a career, and they expect to get repaid. It doesn't work that way in business, baby. It does not work that way in business. So you're not going to sacrifice anymore for someone else. You're not going to sacrifice anymore and not get the results. It's a sacrifice you're no longer going to make. You realize this. So you might have been working, 6-7 days a week, really trying to get advancements or trying to move up that corporate ladder, and it didn't work out here, whatever it was that happened, Cancer. But you're not going to sacrifice, and you're not going to do that anymore. If you're going to sacrifice, it's going to be for your benefit. It's going to be for something that you get, not a company. And I see people like work themselves to death, and it's like, what are you doing? It's not for me. I question it every time. I learned in my 20s and I left. The corporate world wasn't for Robin because there's balancing your feminine and your masculine, but unless you have a very specific skill, in my opinion, you're better off just doing your own business. That's how you create that abundance and that prosperity. But some people are not comfortable with that, and you just got to get your specific skill. And maybe that's what you're doing here and realizing, I need to get better at QuickBooks so I could be a better bookkeeper. You know what I mean? But the Four of Wands is you really celebrating this, Cancer. So it's like you go from this deflated, like, oh man, this is a disaster. What am I going to do? To, you know what? This is my dream come true. This is allowing me to make my dreams a reality. This was actually a gift from the universe. That's how I'm going to look at it. If I need help and support from my friends and family, I'll seek it. If I need help and support from a career counselor, I'll seek it. But ultimately, you're going to be celebrating. So it's a very difficult transition, Cancer, but I feel like it's one that's kind of kicked you in the ass here. Get your butt in gear so that you can go after what it is that you want. I don't feel that you were doing that where you were. And the universe is kind of smacking you. And they're putting you in an uncomfortable position here so that you can make your dreams a reality. The choice is yours. I feel you're making it. And you're not going to sacrifice unless the sacrifice is going to come with a benefit to you. What's the Five of Swords, though? Because the Five of Swords... in this deck, it's like a headache energy, but it's also an energy of turning your back. But why is that crow inside that Five of Swords ear? I'm being guided to ask, what is that? What's that message? What is this? What you want. It's your spirit guides. They're chirping. Cancer, you got to go after what you want. It's no longer settle time. It's time to put your butt to the metal, put the pedal to the metal, and make it happen for yourself. There's the Nine of Cups, wish come true, dream fulfillment. Raise your glass, make the decision to celebrate this, and make the decision to make your dreams a reality. All right, Cancer, that's what's up. That's what I got. That's what's going down with the Cancer Collective right now. So, or at least who I tapped into. So let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say. Let's go back to the tarot, baby. We'll get your potential outcome. We'll see how things are going. So what does Cancer need to surrender to here? When it comes to this transition, making their dreams a reality. Effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river, right? Like Lao Tse says, be the water, be the water. There's some things you cannot control and you just got to go with it. And from my opinion, this is one of them. What is the spirit animal message here for Cancer? Oh, we got a couple. All right, what do we got here? Guidance, the panther. It is time to release your passions and live your dreams and begin a new chapter in your life. It's a perfect card for this reading. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate your fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. And there's the forgiveness, the elephant. If you're feeling angry about a past issue, the elephant is asking you to discover the more vulnerable feelings behind that anger. You're being asked to forgive and to be gentle with others. You don't want to hold on to any resentment because this ending is going to allow you to fulfill your dreams. So be thankful for it. Luck, Ladybug. Your goals are about to manifest in remarkable ways. Dreams are coming into fruition, Cancer. So stop, smell the roses. It doesn't say that, I just added that. But stop, smell the roses, and enjoy this moment. It is important to let things flow at their natural pace. So rest assured that in due course of time, your wishes will come true. Now I want to use this deck. I don't have it memorized, so bear with me. There's a lot of gods and goddesses in here, and I do not have their memory. I don't have it memorized. So I do still use the book, but I want to bring it out and see what message they want to pass along to you. Spirit guys, what's the set message here? Got a couple. That's interesting. Blue Lotus. Oh, Blue Lotuses represent a fresh start and a new beginning. There's Kanam, the creator. And there's the Cobra. Ooh, some of you might be having a Kundalini awakening here. Okay. So there's definitely an awakening and definitely a power of coming into your own. You are creating your reality, and you're coming to the realization here at this Blue Lotus energy that you can create whatever you want. You just got to believe it. If you don't like your reality, then change it. And you do that by changing your choices, changing your actions, and changing your mind, right? Be the person you want to be right now. Don't dream about the person you want to be. That's what this energy is. It definitely, some of you could be experiencing that Kundalini awakening and really coming into some spiritual and divine gifts. But I really feel like it's more about creating exactly what you want in your life, right? We are all God within ourselves. You got to know this. You have that power within yourself of creation. You just got to know it with that enlightenment. And Lotus and Tarot, and actually, I don't know if it's just Tarot, but in general, the Lotus represents fresh starts and new beginnings. It represents growth and abundance and prosperity, but also progress. So there's a really strong energy here of stepping into the divine power within yourself, Cancer, and creating the life that you want for yourself. I think the universe has kind of pushed you there and you don't really have a choice. It's time to make that choice, Cancer. It is time. All right, well, let's get down to it. Let's get your potential outcome. Now. When I say potential, there is always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, where are you in a month? How you doing? How you feeling? How things progressing? How things going? All right, we got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. We got the Knight of Cups in reverse. We got the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, I was like, I didn't pick it up upside down. I thought for a minute I did. Okay, they're just meant to come out that way, Cancer. And even if I did pick it up upside down, I feel it would have meant to be that way anyway. Two more. There's the Magician. Wow, this is a beautiful energy. Okay, and on the bottom, you. Where are you going, baby? And right into your dreams. Hello, wish come true, dream fulfillment, authenticity, balance, dream. Okay, damn, Cancer. Okay, so this is an energy here of distractions, of sacrifice. Again, I don't know what you sacrifice you were making. I don't know if you're sacrificing money. I've actually seen people say that they've taken promotions without raises. What the fuck? That's a big sacrifice, and you got to ask yourself why you're doing that. So, and if you feel it's a sacrifice that's worth it in the long run, maybe you're just looking for experience, go ahead. What you're thinking. I would never do that myself. Give me my raise, motherfucker. But hey, if you feel that experience is valuable, do it. But it's a sacrifice that you're making. So make sure it's a sacrifice that is going to benefit you. If you're working yourself tooth and bone, make sure that sacrifice is worth it. I feel there were a lot of distractions. I feel there might have been some pettiness here with this Knight of Cups in reverse. And I feel with the Hanged Man in reverse, I do feel, Cancer, you were sacrificing a part of yourself or sacrificing something within or outside. There was just a self-sabotage, self-sacrifice energy. And the great news is you're not doing that anymore because you're realizing that wasn't getting you what you want, right? You want to make the sacrifices that are going to get you what you want. You don't want to sacrifice like what you want, unless it's just temporary. So this is just an energy of you're no longer sacrificing. You're no longer, I mean, even here, I kind of feel like someone guilt tripping you and talking you into doing something. It's like, but Cancer, you don't have children and I got children and it's Saturday, so you need to work every Saturday. Well, no, just because you don't have children doesn't mean you need to work every Saturday. They can get a fucking babysitter. And I have kids, okay? So it's that energy of someone's guilting you into doing something, and that's not right, and that's not going to get you where you want to go, and a sacrifice you don't want to make. And you're coming into this energy in a month where you're realizing, I'm the Magus in my life here. I got all the tools and resources that I need to create my life. I understand the cycles of time. I understand that I come with good intentions, and I understand that if I want to get what I want, I manifest it into my reality. That's exactly where you are. Manifesting what you want. Now, the Three of Wands tells us here, Cancer, it's not just yet, but it tells us that you've been putting in the work. You've been laying down the foundations. You've been letting go of the past. You're planning and working towards your future, and now you're waiting for those fruition. So you're taking the action. You're going after what you want, and it's coming towards you. And it will be there soon because the Three of Wands is here, which means it's coming into fruition. It's happening. It's developing. It's progressing. Manifestation takes time. It's not instant. You don't just say, I'm going to start a business today and be a millionaire tomorrow. It doesn't happen like that for the majority of people. So it's that energy. Well, actually, for the majority of us, we don't even become millionaires, but whatever. You know what I mean? It just doesn't happen instantly. You got to create it. And then you got to let it develop and play out. And that's where I see you at. Making these transitions, making these changes, knowing the power that you have, not giving your power away to anybody else. You're taking the power back. You're going after what you want, and you're taking those actions, and it's coming into fruition for you, Cancer. So Cancer, I see a very strong disappointment, but I feel what this disappointment has taught you is the power that you have within yourself to create your dream life and your reality, and you're taking the actions to do that. So dream big, Cancer, because this disappointment is pushing you outside your comfort zone, but it's going to bring in everything you ever wanted. That's what I got. That, and maybe you didn't even know. Some of you, I just heard that. You might not even have known. You might have just been kind of going through the 9 to 5, going through the rat race. You know, you got children, you got responsibilities. This is just what you do. And then this has kind of forced you to think about what it is that you want to do, where it is you want to go. So some of you, you know, it's pushing you there. Some of you already knew. I don't know why I added that, but I did. All right, Cancer, that's what's up. That's what I got. That's what's going on. This disappointment will be beautiful for you, and I feel it's going to allow you to bring something that you actually want into your life. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. I do hope it benefited you, and if you like my style, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. So thank you, Cancer. Always appreciate your support. And let's close your reading off today with your yes or no question, baby. Oh, under no circumstances. Well, that's a no. All right, Cancer, I truly wish you the best of luck. Until next time.